What is going on? It is Nate, and we got Truck Talks. I don't know what episode we're on, probably like episode 8. But today I'm going to talk about letting go. All right, so this is going to be an interesting topic, and to tell you the truth, when I pressed record, I didn't know what topic I was going to pick, so I just made that up on the spot. But letting go, because when you're changing your life, when you're growing into new things, when you're trying to achieve new things, you have to make room. Okay, it's the vacuum law of prosperity. So you have to make room for the good you desire. If you're trying to, bring more in, if you're trying to start the new business, if you're trying to do these, an increased amount of things, you only have so much time in the day. You can only do so much. So you ultimately have to let go. And this isn't just for physical things. This is also like spiritually, right? So if you're trying to, say, get into a relationship, but you can't let go of your old relationship, you're never going to have a happy relationship because you're still holding on to the old one that, probably messed you up. So it works in the same manner. When you want new beginnings, you have to let go of your old ways. You have to let go of your old habits. You have to let go of your old thoughts. You have to let go of your old, actions, like literally everything. And so I'm kind of in that period where I'm starting this new business, right? I'm trading, I'm doing that, and I'm starting, my mentorship, my one-on-one, my group, and then, I'm doing social media, and then I'm still detailing too. And so it's like, there's only so many hours in the day. I wake up, 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm going at it till 10, 11, 12 at night. You can only do that for so long. Like, you don't want to die. And like, I can already feel my body breaking down. Like, my joints hurt, everything hurts. I don't have much energy. I'm living off caffeine. And it's because I haven't let go. I haven't been able to let go. And that's kind of like, I guess I'm talking to myself in this video. But when you want to let new things in, when you want to have new opportunities, there's never going to be a perfect time to let go of your old things, right? And for me, that's detailing, right? So I'm in that weird spot where, I have these other businesses and all that, and I'm making money online, but it's also like detailing pays pretty good, so it's hard to just let go of it. It's hard to, I've been doing it for years, so it's not, by no means is it easy to have that conversation with my clients and to find someone to take over my, my route and let go of what has provided me and gotten me to where I am today. And so you just really have to focus on where you're headed, right? And so what I'm working on is, I'm not focusing on getting rid of detailing, right? So my focus isn't how do I get rid of this, and my focus isn't how am I gonna, sell, who am I gonna sell this to? It's not that. My focus is on where I'm going. All right, so I have my vision is dead set on where I'm going, my online business, helping people out, helping people make money online, personally improving my trading skills so I can make even more money, and making social media content so I can reach more people and help people out with my mindset advice, right? So I have my ideas locked in. I'm moving away, and so I'm just focusing on that and putting my energy there, right? Because your life ultimately is like where you put your time and your effort and your focus. So if I'm spending my time focusing on detailing and getting rid of detailing, guess what? I'm gonna probably have more people reaching out to me because I'm putting all of my focus here. And that's happened to me. Like, my time where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to sell out of it, I get so many texts because I'm focusing on it so much. I'll get all these new people that text me and they're like, hey, looking for my car, and they'll book like my biggest packages, and I'm just like, what the heck? I thought I was done with this. And so you kind of have to just let go. There's never going to be a good time. There's never going to be the right time. But it's going to be a risk. And so that's how I did it, because I used to do shoe reselling. And so when I transitioned from that to detailing, I just put all my focus in detailing, and then eventually the shoe thing kind of like dwindled away. But the tricky part is I can't do that with this. I can't just dwindle away on my clients, right? I have to make sure I set them up with somebody. I have to make sure, they're in good hands, because I'm not going to do that to them. And so it's a different approach this time. It's more of a risk. I can't just let it fizzle away. I have to, get rid of it in a burst, like at once. And so it's really like finding the timing, and it's really not an easy task, right? Because your mind's telling you, oh, well, you need stability, you need money coming in, like from that, because it's like pretty much guaranteed money because you have all your maintenance people. And so that's what my mind's telling me. And then, because I'm obviously somewhat new to making money online, so my mind still sees that as like riskier. But it's like, I don't understand, because I'm making money from trading. I have these clients that I know I'm providing the value to. I know it's going to continue to grow because I'm going to prove results, right? And I'm confident, and I back my business model. So I know that over time, as I'm able to prove results with these people, I'm going to get more and more people that knocking at my door, so much so I'm going to have a waiting list. I guarantee it. And so it's like, when do you let go, right? When is the right time? When is the right time? Because there's never the right time. And so for me, I'm just kind of letting go and letting God. That's a big thing. I watch a lot of Bob Proctor. If you guys are into mindset stuff, if you want to just like reprogram your mind, his Born Rich seminar is so good. I almost made today's episode on repetition because I've listened to that for I don't even know how many hours. Well over 1,000 hours I've spent listening to that. That's all I listen to while I work. Right now I've listened to episode 5, which is probably about an hour and a half long. I've listened to it the whole time I work for the last like month or 3 weeks. So I don't even want to know how many listens I have just to that one episode. But repetition is so important. And guess what? The reason I'm starting to understand and grasp the let go and let God is because I've heard him talk about it 500 times in that video. And so it's like, you gotta, when you're unsure, when you don't know what to do, that means, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but it means you're being ignorant, right? You don't have an understanding. And so the way you build understanding is through study. So what am I studying? I'm studying the video where he's talking about the phase of transitioning into your new life, to letting go of your old ways, of not caring what people think, not listening to what people say, and doing what you know you need to do, and doing it with confidence. And so I know that's what I need right now, right? I need to be able to let go of my old ways, let go of my old habits, let go of detailing. And I kind of have done it. I've shifted my hours. I was working from like 6:30 in the morning until like 6 p.m. I would work in detail all day long for days and days straight, and I would have no time to focus on what I wanted to do. And so I'll focus it. I said, I'm not starting till 8, 6:30 to 7:30, 6:15 to 7:30, I'm on my computer, I'm trading, I'm helping out the people who are paying me to help them out. And that's what I needed to do. And so I know that I'm slowly going to be putting more and more focus on the things that are, going to be my future. And so detailing is not the priority, right? It's shifted down my list, but it took me so long to do that. It took me so long to shift it down my list because I'm so attached to it, right? Because I've done it for so long and it's comfortable. And so that's kind of my message, though, is there's never going to be the right time. And I just keep telling myself, let go and let God, right? I just kind of, in my head, I let go of detailing. Does that mean I'm not going to detail tomorrow? No. But it just means I let go of it as in, like, it's my thing, right? Like, I let it go. I let go the thought that is my income. Like, it's gone. I don't even count that income as income. Like, it's already done. And I'm focusing on other things because I know that this isn't, where I stand anymore. And this video just turned into a life update. I'm not even really talking about it, but yeah, that's kind of like the message. When you want change, you have to let go of stuff, right? I had to drop out of school. I had to let go of that. I had to let go of my other car that I loved, that I said I was never going to sell. And if I stop detailing, I'm probably going to let go of this truck because I don't need a big fancy truck if I'm working on my computer. Like, I could just buy some little, something that's more efficient so I have more money in my account and I can trade with more money. And so it's like, you have to make a lot of changes, and it's like sometimes you feel like you're moving so slow, but when I look at my life in December versus my life right now, it's like polar opposites. In December, you asked me what I wanted to do, I would have said my goal is, I want to make $100,000 in the whole year. I want to hire some employees. I want to scale my detailing business. And now I'm like, okay, no, $100,000 in a month, and I want out of here. This isn't what I want to do. I can do more than this. And so that's like how fast things can change, right? So I dropped out of school. If you would have told me, 3 months ago that I was dropping out of school, selling my Camaro, stopping detailing, making money online, I probably been like, huh? What are you talking about, right? And so it's like, that's how fast it could change. But I had to let go of a lot of stuff. I had to let go of freedom. I nonstop am working. I'm never on my phone scrolling. Never, ever, ever. The only time I'm on my phone is to make content. So it's like, I had to give up freedom of time. On the weekends, guess what? I'm working. I'm not chilling. I'm not just jacking around. The times I went snowboarding and I vlogged it, the only way I was able to get myself to go was because I told myself I was going to vlog it. And so it's still going to be content and still going to be productive. And am I saying this is a good thing? No, but I'm just saying, like, you kind of got to lock in and just let go. Like, I didn't care what people said. I didn't care if, you know, everyone laughed at me for dropping out of school. Cool, good for you, doesn't matter, I don't care, I'm doing what I need to know that I need to do. And so that's kind of what the state you have to get to is, but it all starts with knowing what you want, because a lot of people don't know that part. So you got to figure out what you want and move in that direction. It's really that simple, right? Figure out what you want and just keep your eye on the prize. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. And I'm going to make a video tomorrow on goal setting, because I don't think anyone knows how to do that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it the right way. The way for it to actually change your life. And I don't mean that to sound rude. It sounds like I'm not attacking anybody. I haven't known this for very long, but there's a method to setting goals and how it unlocks a new level of you. So I'm gonna make a whole video on that. But yeah, you have to, you know, you're gonna have to make changes. But yeah, you gotta figure out what you want, and you don't have to be realistic. That's the fun part. Like the life that I started moving toward was so unrealistic from where I was, and now I'm so close to getting there. Like I don't think you guys understand how fast your life can change when A, you figure out what you want, B, you let go of your old ways, C, you trust in God, and D, I forgot what I was on, and D, you move in that direction, you take action, and you keep your eye on the prize, right? Because if all day, if you're thinking about, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, you're gonna get stuck, because you're gonna get stressed and overwhelmed. You just have to focus, like, I already do that. I already make $100,000 a month, right? Anytime you have negative thoughts, I already make $100,000 a month. Oh, you know, my bank account balance is getting low. It doesn't matter. I make $100,000 a month. It's just waiting transfer to me. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but you really just have to live in a fantasy land. And if you don't think it works, just watch my life. I mean, my life's changed a lot, and it's going to change drastically in the next 2 months, the next month, you know, when the market goes crazy. Like, this is going to be crazy. So I'm just, like, kind of preparing for that. And so I'm trying to set everything out to where when the market does go crazy, I can put my full focus on that, because with trading, you got to be hands off when the market's not very good, right? That's not when you try hard. When the market's not giving you what you want, you don't try extra hard. You let go and just let it be. And then when the market heats up and it's good, that's when you go pedal to the metal. And so I want to make sure that I'm able to do that, and I'm able to fully focus on that. So yeah, so that's kind of my video. I've turned into a life update / how to let go. I can't really say how to let go because I'm still working on that, obviously. But it's really hard. I mean, it really is. But you kind of have to do it internally, right? It's not your first, when you let go of something, it's not physically. Like, your first let go isn't physically. You need to first let go in your mind. So, like, for me, like I was saying, I let go of detailing. Like, am I still showing up every day to, you know, do my job? Yeah. Am I still doing the best I can do? Yes. Like, does that mean I'm doing a half job on my clients' cars? No, not at all. But it just means that in my head, that's not me. This isn't me right now. I'm just doing this because I'm waiting for God's timing to, you know, take me out of this and move me somewhere else, and, you know, get me into the new situation. And so you can't force it either. But this video has been really long, I think. So I don't even know. Maybe it's only been 15 minutes, but yeah. So, you know, moral of the story: if you want change, you're gonna have to do things you've never done and let go of the things you love. And I'm not saying you have to let go of your family. I'm not saying you have to let go of your friends. But anything you have in your life is something you love. Whether you love it or not, it's something you love. Because if it's in your life, it's because you put your attention toward it, you put your focus on it, and you brought it into your life. So I think I just missed my turn. Anyways, so yeah, I should probably pay attention to driving because I don't know where I am right now. But yeah, you have to let go of stuff. You know, it's like I said in some of my shorter videos. You can't expect change if you don't change. I mean, it sounds simple, but I think a lot of people miss that. Like, if you want to change, you got to change, right? So what are you changing? What am I changing? Oh, well, I'm putting in a ton of time to making money online. I'm putting in a ton of time to posting social media videos. I'm adjusting my hours so I can spend more time focusing on trading, focusing on helping the people who are paying me to show them how to do what I'm doing. So it's like, you know, I'm making a lot of these adjustments little by little, figuring out what I can do, what habits do you need, right? I start off every day, I don't go on my phone, I don't touch my phone, I go and I spend time thinking. I allow myself to be creative, I allow myself to set my boundaries for the day, right? Like, this is who I am, and I'm writing who I'm going to be. But when you do it in the morning and you think about it all day long, your mind starts to believe that to be you. So yeah, I'll do a whole video on my morning routine. I'm getting a lot of video ideas today. So yeah, so upcoming, this is kind of for me, upcoming videos, how to set goals, the best morning routine I've found, because I've spent a lot of time on my morning routine and like mastering it, which yeah, anyways, so morning routine, setting goals, and I'm gonna make more trading ones because I know a lot of people enjoy those. It's just I can't give out too much sauce because, you know, you got to join my group if you want the full training. But, you know, I do want to show you guys, give you an idea in case you are interested. But yeah, so thank you for watching. This video honestly was probably the most open I've ever been on a camera, and I didn't even do it on purpose. But so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you have any video ideas, please let me know, and make sure to follow all my social medias. They're all at Nate K. Hogue, except for Instagram is Nate Hogue with 2 E's and 2 G's. So I post shorter stuff on there, and I post, you know, I try to post on my story and more lifestyle stuff. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.